My beloved child, before you even think about moving away, listen carefully. Don't skip this moment, because something huge is waiting for you. There are memories that never truly fade, no matter how many seasons pass or how many years quietly disappear into yesterday. Today is not about looking backward with sadness. Today is about discovering something hidden inside those memories that has been waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself. Stay till the end, because what begins as a simple memory may become the very answer your heart has been searching for without even realizing it. There are moments when life becomes so loud that we forget the quiet voices that once filled our hearts with comfort. Yet love has a remarkable way of leaving gentle footprints that never disappear. Every smile they shared, every encouraging word they spoke, every small act of kindness they offered became a seed planted deep inside your soul. You may have believed those moments were gone forever, but they have been growing silently within you. Don't skip, because something extraordinary is about to unfold. Have you ever wondered why certain memories suddenly return without warning? Why a familiar song, a peaceful sunset, or the scent of fresh rain can instantly bring someone special back into your thoughts? It is not a coincidence. Some memories arrive exactly when your heart is ready to receive something new. They are not here to hold you in yesterday. They are here to prepare you for tomorrow. Stay till the end, because a beautiful discovery is waiting ahead. Imagine that every lesson they taught you has quietly become part of who you are today. Their patience became your strength. Their hope became your courage. Their love became your ability to care for others even when life became difficult. You may not notice it every day, but the best parts of them continue to live through the choices you make. Every time you choose kindness over bitterness, hope over fear, and compassion over anger, their beautiful influence shines again. Don't skip, because this next thought may completely change the way you see your own story. What if the greatest gift they ever gave you was not something they placed into your hands, but something they quietly placed inside your heart? A gift that could never be lost, stolen, or forgotten. A gift that grows stronger every single day you continue moving forward. Something huge is waiting for you, because many people spend their entire lives searching for purpose while never realizing it has been quietly growing within them all along. Every chapter of your journey, even the difficult ones, has been shaping you into someone capable of bringing light into places where darkness once seemed impossible to overcome. Sometimes we ask why certain people entered our lives for only a season. The answer is not always found in how long they stayed. Sometimes it is found in how deeply they changed us. One conversation can inspire a lifetime of courage. One smile can become the reason someone refuses to give up. One act of love can echo across generations without anyone realizing where it first began. Stay till the end, because the next part of this journey will reveal something that many people overlook. The memories you carry are not chains holding you back. They are quiet reminders that love always leaves something beautiful behind. Even when everything else changes, genuine love continues shaping the future in ways that cannot always be seen immediately. There is another reason you must keep listening. Deep inside your heart there is a question you may never have spoken aloud. Am I truly becoming the person they believed I could become? That question matters because it reveals something important. Every new day is another opportunity to honor the best memories not by standing still, but by living with greater purpose than ever before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The greatest tribute to someone deeply loved is not endless sadness. It is choosing to continue spreading the goodness they once shared so freely. Their story did not end with their final goodbye. Their story continues every time your life becomes a blessing to someone else. And before this message reaches its conclusion, one powerful realization is still waiting to find you, a realization that may completely transform the way you look at every memory you carry from this day forward. The remarkable truth is this: the people we love rarely leave us with only memories. They leave us with a new way of seeing the world. Think about it for a moment. Before they entered your life, you looked at ordinary days one way. After knowing them, even the smallest moments began to carry meaning. A sunrise reminded you to begin again. A quiet evening reminded you that peace is never far away. A simple smile from a stranger reminded you that kindness still exists. Stay till the end, because the next realization connects every one of these moments in a way that many people never notice. Don't skip, because what comes next may help you see your own story differently. There is something extraordinary about the memories that refuse to fade. They are not trying to keep you trapped in the past. They are quietly reminding you of the values that deserve a place in your future. Every encouraging word you once received can become encouragement you give to someone else. Every moment of patience shown to you can become patience you offer another person. Every act of love you experienced can continue through your own hands. This is how meaningful lives continue, making a difference long after a single conversation has ended. Something meaningful is waiting for you as this story unfolds, because the greatest discovery is often not about looking back, it is about recognizing what those memories have already built inside you. Now imagine this for just a moment. Somewhere in your daily routine, there is a habit you practice without even thinking. Perhaps it is the way you encourage someone who feels discouraged. Perhaps it is the way you remain calm during difficult moments. Perhaps it is the way you choose gratitude instead of complaining. What if those quiet choices are connected to someone whose memory still inspires you? What if their greatest gift was not a single moment you can remember, but a lifetime of quiet influence you continue sharing without realizing it? Stay till the end, because this thought becomes even more powerful as we continue. Many people believe memories become weaker as time passes. Yet the opposite is often true. The details may soften, but the lessons become stronger. Faces may become difficult to picture, but the kindness they showed becomes easier to recognize in your own actions. Voices may become quieter in your mind, but the hope they planted grows louder every year. That is why certain memories arrive exactly when you need them most. They appear like gentle reminders that you are stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than you sometimes believe. Don't skip, because the next part of this journey brings everything together. There is one question that quietly changes every heart willing to ask it: if the person you loved could see the life you are building today, what would make them smile the most? It would not be how perfectly everything turned out. It would be your courage to keep moving forward, your willingness to keep loving, and your decision to keep bringing light into the lives of others. That is where the deepest connection lives. That is where memories become purpose. And as this journey continues, an even more beautiful realization is waiting just ahead. Stay till the end, because the most meaningful part of this message has not yet been revealed. There is one final piece of this journey that many people never discover until much later in life. Don't skip, because this moment connects everything you have heard so far. Stay till the end, because the most meaningful realization is still waiting for you. Sometimes we spend years searching for a sign, believing it must arrive in an extraordinary way. Yet the greatest signs often appear quietly. They are found in the strength you never knew you had, the peace that slowly replaces fear, and the hope that keeps returning no matter how difficult yesterday seemed. Those changes do not happen by accident. They grow from every meaningful memory that continues shaping your heart. Think carefully about the person you loved. If they could speak to you through the legacy they left behind, what would they want for your future? They would not want you to measure your life by everything that was lost. They would want you to notice everything that is still possible. Every sunrise is another opportunity to become kinder. Every challenge is another opportunity to become stronger. Every unexpected blessing is another reminder that your story is still being written. Don't skip, because something meaningful is waiting for you in this next thought. There is a quiet transformation taking place inside people who choose to remember with gratitude instead of regret. They begin noticing beauty where they once saw only ordinary moments. They begin encouraging others without expecting anything in return. They begin creating memories that future generations will cherish in the same way they treasure the memories they received. This is how love continues. It moves from one heart to another, growing stronger with every act of kindness. Stay till the end, because the next realization brings everything together. Imagine waking up tomorrow with one simple decision. Instead of asking what life has taken away, you ask what beautiful gift you can share because of everything you have learned. That single question changes everything. It changes how you speak. It changes how you forgive. It changes how you encourage someone who feels forgotten. The person you loved inspired something within you that cannot be measured or replaced. Their influence has become part of your character, your compassion, and your courage. That is a treasure no amount of time can erase. Don't skip, because this may become the most unforgettable part of today's message. Many people believe the greatest chapter of their story is behind them. But what if the memories you carry are not pointing backward at all? What if they are quietly preparing you for the most meaningful chapter still ahead? Every lesson, every smile, every conversation you remember has been preparing your heart for moments that have not even arrived yet. That is why hope never truly disappears. It simply waits for the right season to bloom again. As you continue this journey, carry one powerful truth with you. The people we love leave more than memories. They leave examples worth following, values worth protecting, and kindness worth sharing. Their greatest message is not hidden in the past. It is revealed every time you choose to live with compassion, courage, patience, and hope. Stay till the end, because one final and beautiful revelation is still waiting in the next part, a realization that has the power to change how you see every memory, every tomorrow, and every new beginning from this day forward. A quiet truth has been waiting for this very moment, and it changes everything you have heard so far. Don't skip, because the final piece of this journey is about to come together. Stay till the end, because something meaningful is waiting for you. There are memories that become brighter, not because time stands still, but because your understanding grows. At first, you remember the moments. Later, you understand the lessons. And one day, you realize those lessons have quietly become part of the person you are today. That is the remarkable power of genuine love. It continues shaping your life long after a single conversation, a shared smile, or a comforting embrace has become a treasured memory. Many people spend years searching for one extraordinary moment that will change everything. Yet the greatest transformation often happens through countless ordinary moments that slowly reshape the heart. Every kind decision you make, every encouraging word you speak, every act of patience you offer carries a small piece of the love that once inspired you. That is how beautiful memories become living legacies. They are no longer something you simply remember. They become something you choose to live every single day. Stay till the end, because this next realization may stay with you for years to come. Imagine looking back many years from now. What would matter most? It would not be how many worries you carried or how many difficult days you faced. It would be the lives you touched, the hope you shared, and the kindness you continued passing from one heart to another. The person you loved may have entered your story for a season, but the goodness they awakened inside you can continue for a lifetime. Every smile you give someone who feels alone, every word of encouragement you offer to a discouraged heart, every moment of compassion becomes another chapter in the beautiful story they helped begin. Don't skip, because something meaningful is waiting for you. There is a reason certain memories return when life becomes uncertain. They gently remind you that you have already overcome more than you once believed possible. They remind you that strength grows quietly, hope returns patiently, and love never loses its ability to inspire. Those memories are not asking you to remain in yesterday. They are inviting you to step confidently into tomorrow with renewed purpose and gratitude. Now pause for one moment and think of one lesson that person gave you without ever intending it to become unforgettable. Perhaps they taught you to forgive more quickly. Perhaps they showed you the importance of listening carefully. Perhaps they reminded you that kindness often changes lives in ways we never fully see. Hold on to that lesson, because it is more valuable than anything that can be measured. It is a gift that becomes stronger every time you choose to live by it. Stay till the end, because the journey reaches its most meaningful point here. The greatest tribute you can offer to someone you loved is not found in looking backward forever. It is found in carrying their best qualities into every new chapter of your own life. Let your words bring hope. Let your actions bring encouragement. Let your presence become a source of peace for others. In doing so, their influence continues reaching hearts they may never have met, creating a legacy that grows with every passing day. And before this message comes to its close, remember this one lasting truth. Love leaves more than memories. It leaves courage for tomorrow, wisdom for difficult days, gratitude for ordinary moments, and hope that continues shining even when the road ahead feels uncertain. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who may need these words today. Your simple act of sharing could become the encouragement another person has been waiting for. And if you would like to continue hearing messages that inspire hope, purpose, and lasting encouragement, consider subscribing so we can continue this journey together. The next story may arrive when you need it most, but the greatest message has already begun, through the kindness, strength, and love you choose to carry forward every single day. A single thought can quietly change the direction of an entire life, and this is that moment. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear connects every part of this journey in a way that few people ever expect. Stay till the end, because something meaningful is waiting for you. The memory of someone you loved is not only a reminder of yesterday. It is also a gentle invitation to become the person they always believed you could be. Every challenge you have faced, every lesson you have learned, and every act of kindness you have chosen has been adding another page to a story that is still unfolding. There comes a time when we stop asking why certain memories remain so vivid and begin asking what those memories are trying to teach us today. That is where everything changes. A treasured memory is more than a picture from the past. It becomes a quiet guide that helps you make wiser decisions, speak with greater compassion, and appreciate the simple moments that many people overlook. Don't skip, because this realization may become one of the most valuable thoughts you carry with you long after this message ends. Think about the smallest moments you shared with that special person. Perhaps it was a conversation that lasted only a few minutes. Perhaps it was a smile during an ordinary day. At the time, those moments may have seemed simple, yet today they feel priceless. That is because love gives ordinary moments extraordinary value. It reminds us that life is not measured only by remarkable events but by the countless acts of care, patience, encouragement, and generosity that quietly shape who we become. Stay till the end, because the next thought brings this truth into even clearer focus. What if the greatest legacy anyone can leave behind is not a possession, a title, or an achievement, but a heart that inspires other hearts to become better? Imagine the impact of one kind word spoken at the right moment. Imagine the courage that grows from one person believing in someone else. Imagine the hope that begins when one act of compassion reaches a heart that had almost forgotten how to smile. This is how meaningful lives continue making a difference. Their influence travels farther than anyone can see, reaching people they may never even meet through the kindness that continues to spread from one life to another. Don't skip, because something meaningful is waiting for you. Every memory you treasure carries an invitation. It invites you to become more patient when life becomes difficult. It invites you to become more grateful when blessings appear in unexpected places. It invites you to become more generous with your time, your words, and your encouragement. When you accept that invitation, the memory becomes more than something you revisit. It becomes something you live. There is another beautiful truth that many people discover only after years have passed. The people who leave the deepest mark on our hearts often continue shaping our choices in quiet and unexpected ways. You may suddenly find yourself repeating one of their encouraging phrases, sharing their wisdom with someone who needs it, or smiling because you remember the hope they carried even during challenging seasons. Those moments are reminders that goodness has a remarkable way of continuing long after it first appears. Stay till the end, because this final reflection may become the one you remember most. One day, someone will remember you in the same way you remember the person who inspired your heart. The question is not whether your life will leave a mark. The question is what kind of mark it will leave. Let it be remembered for kindness that lifted others, hope that never faded, patience that remained steady, and love that expected nothing in return. Let your life become a message that continues encouraging people long into the future. As this chapter comes to a close, carry this truth with you wherever you go. The most meaningful memories are not asking you to live in the past. They are quietly encouraging you to create a future filled with the same compassion, generosity, and hope that first made those memories so unforgettable. Don't skip the opportunities waiting in front of you. Stay till the end of your journey with courage. Something meaningful is always waiting for the heart that chooses gratitude, and the greatest chapter of your story may still be ahead. The final chapter begins with a question that deserves your full attention. Don't skip, because everything you have heard until this moment has been leading here. Stay till the end, because something meaningful is waiting for you. There are people who pass through our lives and leave beautiful memories. Then there are those rare souls whose kindness quietly becomes part of who we are forever. The difference is not measured by how long they stayed. It is measured by how deeply they changed the way we see the world. That is the message hidden inside every treasured memory, and today that message reaches its fullest meaning. Close your eyes for a moment and remember one thing that always made that person special. It may have been their gentle smile, their encouraging words, or the peaceful way they made ordinary days feel extraordinary. Now ask yourself this question. Have those qualities truly disappeared, or have they quietly become part of your own life? Every time you encourage someone who feels uncertain, every time you forgive when it would be easier to hold on to disappointment, every time you choose kindness over impatience, you are carrying forward a legacy that cannot be measured. Don't skip, because this realization changes everything. Many people believe the greatest gift they receive from someone they love is found in the past. But what if the greatest gift is actually waiting in the future? What if every beautiful memory has been preparing you to become the source of hope someone else has been praying to find? Stay till the end, because this thought connects every part of your journey. The kindness you share today may become someone else's unforgettable memory tomorrow. The encouragement you give today may become the reason another person keeps believing in brighter days. This is how one meaningful life continues inspiring countless others without ever knowing how far its influence has reached. There is something remarkable about gratitude. The more you practice it, the more clearly you begin to see the quiet blessings that have always been surrounding you. You begin noticing the people who care, the opportunities that quietly arrive, the lessons hidden inside difficult seasons, and the unexpected moments of joy that appear when you least expect them. Those moments are not ordinary. They remind you that every day offers another chance to honor the memory of someone you loved by becoming the best version of yourself. Don't skip, because one final truth remains. Memories are not meant to become walls that separate yesterday from tomorrow. They are meant to become bridges that carry the best parts of yesterday into every tomorrow that follows. Every act of generosity, every patient conversation, every hopeful decision builds another step across that bridge. One day, someone else may remember you with the same gratitude you feel today. That possibility gives every ordinary moment extraordinary value. Stay till the end, because this final reflection belongs to every heart that has ever treasured someone deeply. The greatest way to keep a beautiful memory alive is not by standing still. It is by continuing the kindness that memory awakened inside you. Let your words become encouragement. Let your actions become compassion. Let your presence become a reason someone feels stronger, calmer, and more hopeful than they did before meeting you. When you live this way, love continues its journey from one heart to another without ever losing its light. As this message comes to its close, carry this thought with you wherever life leads next. The people we cherish leave behind more than memories. They leave courage for uncertain days, wisdom for important choices, gratitude for simple moments, and hope that quietly grows with every passing season. That is a legacy that never fades. Don't skip the opportunities waiting ahead. Stay till the end of your own story with confidence, because every kind choice you make writes another beautiful chapter. And perhaps the most meaningful message inspired by someone you loved is this: the love they shared did not end with a memory. It continues every time you choose to make this world a little brighter for someone else. There is one last reflection that deserves your complete attention. Don't skip, because this is where every memory, every lesson, and every feeling comes together. Stay till the end, because something meaningful is waiting for you. Sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries are not found in distant places. They are found inside the quiet moments when we finally understand what love has been teaching us all along. The person you loved may no longer be standing beside you, but the goodness they awakened within you has never stopped growing. Every challenge you have overcome, every kind word you have spoken, and every hopeful step you have taken carries a small part of their lasting influence. Think about how a single conversation can stay with someone for years. Think about how one encouraging sentence can become the reason a person chooses not to give up. That is the remarkable power of genuine kindness. It never knows how far it will travel. The person you remember may never have imagined how deeply their compassion would shape your future, yet here you are, still carrying the strength they quietly shared. Don't skip, because the next realization may become the most unforgettable part of this entire journey. What if the greatest message inspired by someone you loved was never hidden inside a dramatic moment? What if it has always been waiting inside the ordinary days you often overlook? Every morning offers another chance to become more patient. Every conversation offers another chance to encourage someone. Every unexpected opportunity offers another chance to spread hope. These simple choices may seem small today, but over time they create a life filled with purpose. Stay till the end, because everything is about to connect in a beautiful way. There is a reason beautiful memories continue returning when your heart needs them most. They arrive to remind you of who you are becoming, not simply who you once were. They remind you that your story is still unfolding. They remind you that every act of compassion adds another meaningful page to your journey. They remind you that love is never measured only by words. It is measured by the lives it continues to touch through the people who choose to carry it forward. Don't skip, because something meaningful is waiting for you. Imagine meeting someone years from now who feels encouraged simply because they crossed paths with you. Imagine them remembering your kindness during one difficult season of their life. Imagine them choosing hope because of something thoughtful you said. In that moment, the love you once received continues its journey through another heart. That is how beautiful legacies grow. They are passed from one life to another, quietly changing the world one person at a time. As you reflect on the person whose memory inspired this message, remember this truth. Their greatest gift was not only the moments you shared together. Their greatest gift was the person those moments helped you become. Every lesson, every smile, every word of encouragement became part of your foundation. Nothing meaningful was wasted. Every memory continues building your character in ways that become clearer with each passing year. Stay till the end, because this final thought belongs to every heart that has loved deeply. One day, people may not remember every detail of your life, but they will remember how you made them feel. They will remember your generosity, your patience, your encouragement, and your hope. Choose to make those memories beautiful. Choose to leave behind words that lift others, actions that inspire confidence, and a life that reminds people kindness is always worth sharing. As this chapter reaches its gentle conclusion, carry this message wherever life leads you. Let every treasured memory become a reason to live with greater gratitude. Let every lesson become a reason to choose wisdom. Let every act of love you received become an act of love you freely give. Don't skip the opportunities waiting in front of you. Stay till the end of your own remarkable journey with courage, because the most meaningful tribute to someone you loved is to keep filling the world with the same light they once shared so generously. Their memory continues, not only in your thoughts, but in every beautiful choice you make from this day forward. Every meaningful journey reaches a moment when the listener realizes the message was never only about the past. It was about the future that is still waiting to be written. As you have traveled through these reflections, one truth has quietly appeared again and again: love does not end when a moment becomes a memory. It changes shape. It becomes courage when life feels uncertain. It becomes patience when the road seems long. It becomes compassion when another person needs hope. And it becomes gratitude every time you remember that even the briefest connection can leave a lifelong impact. Before this story comes to its close, pause for just a moment. Think about the person whose memory inspired these words. Instead of asking what has been lost, ask yourself a different question. What beautiful quality did they awaken inside you that still exists today? Perhaps they inspired you to be more generous with your time. Perhaps they taught you to listen with greater care. Perhaps they reminded you that small acts of kindness often become the moments people remember forever. Those gifts are still alive. They are carried in every choice you make. Stay with this thought until the very end. Every day offers a quiet opportunity to continue the story they helped begin. A kind word spoken to someone who feels invisible. A patient response during a difficult conversation. A smile shared with a stranger. These moments may seem ordinary, yet they have the power to brighten another person's life in ways you may never fully see. That is how lasting influence grows. It is not built through extraordinary events alone. It is built through ordinary moments filled with extraordinary kindness. As you move forward from today, remember that your life is also becoming a memory in someone else's story. The way you encourage others, the hope you choose to carry, and the compassion you freely give will become part of the legacy you leave behind. Long after individual conversations are forgotten, people will remember how you made them feel. Let that memory be one of comfort, encouragement, and genuine care. And here is the final message this journey has been leading toward. The greatest way to honor someone you loved is not to remain standing where yesterday ended. It is to carry their best qualities into tomorrow. Let their generosity inspire your generosity. Let their courage strengthen your courage. Let their kindness become your kindness. In doing so, the love you received continues reaching hearts that have never even heard their name. Thank you for staying through this entire journey. May every treasured memory remind you that love leaves lasting fingerprints on the heart, and may those fingerprints guide you toward a future filled with purpose, gratitude, and hope. The story does not end with remembrance. It continues through every beautiful choice you make from this day forward.